everybody. How y'all doing today? Well, if you didn't know, this week is National Bacon Week. I mean, what could be better than that? So we have a pretty good lineup for you guys today. Chef Gordon Ramsay is here, and he's going to teach us how to make bacon later. But now, our first guest is Francis Bacon. Welcome to the show, Francis.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, Bellen.
So I heard you had an interesting childhood, if you could even call it that.
Well, I guess you could call it that. Started college at a young age. I recall the date was April 1573. I was 11 years old. I started attending Trinity College at Cambridge, but I graduated after only 2 years of studies.
That's crazy talk. I could barely pass college at age 22. So what were you so passionate about anyways that made you attend college so early?
Well, I was actually interested in the study of law. Right after college, I enrolled in a law program at the Honorable Society of Gray's Inn. But a year later, I left to work in France under the British ambassador, Amos Paulette.
Sounds honorable. I haven't heard much about that. Did you enjoy working for the government?
Well, I rather enjoyed it, actually. Unfortunately, my father passed away unexpectedly, so after only 2.5 years of work, I had to return to England to be with my family.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was a rough time, because I had no money. I tried to get a job for my uncle, but I was shot down.
Ouch. So you're basically still a struggling teenager then?
Yeah, you could say that. It was hard. I ended up going to Gray's Inn again to complete my education. After that, my luck turned around, and I landed a job as member for Cornwall in the House of Commons.
Sounds very official. I also heard that you're pretty buddy-buddy with Queen Elizabeth.
Well, I guess I wouldn't consider us close. I just wrote her a political memo called A Letter of Advice in 1584.
Not close. You and I have very different definitions of the word close then. So I bet your career really took off after that.
Well, I ended up being appointed Lord Chancellor, which is one of the highest political officers in England.
So your luck finally turned around.
Well, not exactly. In 1621, I was accused of bribery, which led to my impeachment of Parliament.
I hate it when that happens. But hey, at least it gives you a good story to tell.
Yeah, but luckily my fine was lifted and my sentence was reduced. I was only in prison for 4 days.
Cool. Watch out, guys. We got a rebel on our hands over here. So, I just read your book, and I must say it was quite an interesting read.
I'm assuming you're referring to Book 1 of Novum Organum Scientiarum.
Yeah. Well, it actually took me like 2 days to read the title page, but after that, it was pretty straightforward.
Well, basically I was talking about a whole new scientific method. I don't believe that testing the theory is very important, but I think observation and analysis are better for complete understanding.
Interesting. Did you keep up with your writing?
Well, I've written a few essays on politics, and I went on to finish a book 2 of my Novum Organum Scientiarum, but I titled it The Great Saturation. I then went on to write a few books for Prince Charles, but I ended up writing about science again.
Philosopher, scientist, author, politician, is there anything you can't do? Oh, there, sounds like you're coming down with some bronchitis.
Well, I've been studying decay and preservation of meat in the cold, so that might be a factor.
Make sure to always bundle up. Well, just because we've had a great audience today, I have a special gift for all of you. Each and every single one of you is getting book 1 and 2 of the Novum Organum Scientiarum series. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, Francis Bacon, for being on our show today. You've been great. Stay tuned. Up next, we talk bacon with Kevin Bacon.